I'm going to explain how I went from that to this to that to this.
Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Delilah and this channel is all about handmade wardrobe sewing. And this time of year I'm working on some spring sewing. So I have right here a really nice spring sewing pattern. It is Simplicity 9141, and so this is a pattern review and also a collaboration with Renata at Twilight Stitcher. So Renata is really nice. You got to check out her channel. She has all the skills to pay the bills and also sew really nice dresses. So you will want to check out her dress after this one. She did a pattern review as well, and I'll show you there's a little picture of her dress, and so you don't want to miss out on this one. For now, I'm going to share with you all the details on how my dress, it was planned to be a dress, actually became a shirt, like a tunic shirt. I did a few alterations to it, and then I have some fun pictures to share with you at the end. Oh, and I'm also going to be trying on the shirt for you, but first I just want to go through all the little details and show you the ins and outs of the dress. Okay, so when she reached out to me, she showed me this dress right here, Simplicity 9141, and when I looked at it right away, I was thinking, oh, I don't like to wear tank top dresses, especially I hate showing this little area right here. But then I was like, you know what, I want to try something new because it's shirring. So DIY shirring did kind of intimidate me, and so that's also why I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make this dress with you because I want to try out the shirring. And so you can see, okay, well, let me just stay on track here for a minute. Okay, so the pattern, I'm going to show you all those details, but the pattern description says it's a missus dress with shirred bodice and shoulder ties, and it goes to the mid calf or the mid length. Okay, now the fabrics to use are chambray, soft cottons, double georgette, gauze linen, lightweight poplin, rayon, silky types. So I went with a rayon challis that I purchased from fabric.com because I just love that color. I actually made me a watch in this rose blush neutral color. So I really liked that one. Okay, so, oops, sorry about that with the shaking. Now, okay, the notions to use is elastic with the fabric. Okay, sorry, that kind of caught my eye because it brings back memories of making this dress. What they want you to do is it's not your typical shirring that you might be used to. What it is they want you to make casings, and that is what I'm doing in that picture right there, where I'm drawing the lines to sew in casings to put the actual elastic through. Let me see. Here's some elastic right here, but they want it to be 3/8 or 1/4? They want 1/2 inch elastic. But so you're gonna buy your elastic like this, and you're making casings, and you're pulling the elastic through, and you're doing several, you're doing several rolls of that type of elastic to the front and to the back. So that's how the shirring goes on it. Let me talk to you about the pattern sizing. So right here it says finished garment measurements. Okay, so for body measurements, I'm a 40, and so it says to do a size 18. So I made a size 18 for the front, and I cut out a size 16 for the back, because one thing that I thought was strange is the front and the back is the same measurement. I was thinking, well, but my front and my back are not the same measurement, but they want me to cut out the same measurement for the front and the back. Well, so I took it upon myself and just cut out a size 18 for the front and a size 16 for the back, because I was also nervous. Look at the gap right in here on her. She doesn't have a bra on, and you can see that it kind of exposes a lot of her chest area right here. And for me, I have to wear a bra. Like, I just have to. I'm sure a lot of you know the struggles of that. So I did a size 18 in the front. Okay, so moving on, let's see. The sizing of this does go from, so I grabbed the envelope that is a 12 to a 20. So if you need a smaller one, you're gonna grab the smaller envelope. But the length goes all the way from a 29.5, which is a size 4, all the way up to a 20, which is a 42-inch bust. And then I'll talk about how I added the sleeves here in a minute. Now, were the instructions easy to follow? But no, I don't feel like the instructions were very easy to follow. So nowhere in the instructions, and I did read the instructions quite a few times, but it never told you when to finish off this top edge. So I should have finished off the top edge before I started putting the elastics through here, because what happened, and I'll show you in this picture, what happens is I couldn't fold it over because it was already ruffly. So I had a hard time folding it over and trying to sew it down, you know, but then on the other piece, I realized that, and I was able to sew that down before running the elastic through the rest of the top, if that makes sense. So then I'm going to tell you about how the sleeves came about. I tried it on and I could see that the shirring was cinching it into the center, and it was just leaving like huge gaps in the arm area. And they also have you cut this tiny little binding. And so look at how messy and bulky that is right there. That's like the side of the bodice area. And so then they want you to use this tiny little binding to try to cover up all those raw edges right there. And it wasn't working. So I had to go with a plan B. And what I ended up doing is cutting thicker straps. I just doubled the width of the straps. I think they said to cut, I think the original straps were like 2 inches, and then you folded it so it was like a 1-inch strap. I ended up cutting it 5-inch width. That way when you fold it, it's a 2.5-inch strap. And so I put those on the bodice. The instructions also don't really tell you where to hook the strap onto the bodice. And if you hook it up here, it's gonna go straight. I don't know, it was just so weird. So I had to hook the strap to the first row of the elastic. I'm sorry, I'm probably losing you guys a little bit. Okay, and then I needed a sleeve. Okay, and so I do love how the sleeves turn out. So I have this pattern, which I haven't used yet. I'm still working on getting this one done. But when I saw the line drawings right here, I thought, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna work. So I took the sleeves from McCall's 7325, and I just sewed them on here. And so I think it turned out really, really nice. And so now I feel like I can actually wear it. Okay, but why it's a shirt is because by the time I cut out thicker fabric for the straps and then all the fabric for 2 sleeves, I just didn't have enough fabric to roll around for a second tier. Plus, I was like, well, you know, I need new shirts anyways. I probably will wear it a lot as a shirt, and especially because of the sleeves. So, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go and try this on for you and also show you some other pictures. So I will be right back. And also, if you are enjoying this pattern review, make sure that you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.
Okay, so here it is, and it ended up, there's some more photos right there, but it did end up being a perfect fit for me. It fits really nice around here. It looks like, you know, it's a square neckline. I love how the shoulder or the sleeves turned out. It looks really good. And I don't know, let me know what you think. I did it exactly as the pattern showed up here. I'm not sure if I like that part up there. I feel like if I don't analyze it so much, it would be okay to wear. I have some pictures right there as well.
I can't remember if I already mentioned this, but the fabric is purchased from fabric.com. It's a rayon challis. And also I noticed that the strap kept falling down. So that's one issue that I have. And then right here, I just put this picture in because this is one of the car seat covers that I made.
So yes, I will definitely wear this, but would I make this again? Would I make this again? No, no. It was just it just was too time consuming.
Now let's head over to Renata's channel and see what her opinion is on this pattern. You can click the link above, and I'll also have her information in the descriptions tab. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.